part 3 manje lo wengxoxo yethu ngicabanga ukuthi i-segment yethu yokugcina le mfethu. Yeah, thank you so much once again. Usakhuluma ngepoetry mfethu. Mhlawumbe kufanele sikuvume futhi ukuthi ipoetry inakho ukuthi buyidide because sinokuyitshena ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi ifocus abantu abaningi poetry bajaha ukurhyma, you know. Ngenkathi umuntu ejaha ukurhyma ebese kulahleka lo msoco lo msoco ukuthi ukhulume ngento uyiqhathanise nenye into, ungithathe ngamehlo engqondo ungitshengise lento ofuna ngiyibone, you know. I was listening to this lady mfethu in album The Roots. She said something very interesting. Ukhuluma ngokuthi ukhuluma ngobaba abusive, yabo, bese khuluma ngokuthi ubuye ekhaya udakiwe ngoba ushawe impilo. Uyisho lento kwi-poem mfethu, yabo, and uma ishaya mfethu, you know, ebese khuluma ngokuthi his fist liqinile, you know, and then afika ashaye lapha kumama, and then bones crack, you know. Afika the bones crack, ebese crack, you know. Uyakutshela ukuthi bones crack, ebese futhi ezothi crack, like now the sounds of the bones cracking, like crack, you know. And indlela eshaya ngayo mfethu, ebese akhulume ngomunye mfethu umuntu owayinezandla shaking. Should uphethe isibhamu lo muntu uyadubula, yabo. Uthi his hands were shaking but not shaking enough to miss. Oh man. You know, I was like, you know, the hands are shaking but not shaking enough to miss. Like, you know, those things, you know, it's like he was too drunk, or way too drunk, but not too drunk to forget to get home, you know. You know, when you do those things, you know, and those are some of the things that people will miss, you know, because because it's a rhythm, you know. We use rhyming for its rhythm, you know, but we don't have to slot in meaningless words so that we could rhyme.
Exactly. It's for the rhythm. It's for the rhythm.
And then that's what I know about a good rap. When you listen to a good rap, hip-hop music, you forget about rhyming.
Exactly.
And then you realize later,
this person was rhyming.
You were
focusing on the content.
Yeah, like that you are revealing to me. Yes. Then I forgot about rhyming. And then the mere fact that when you could do that while rhyming,
exactly,
then it says something going level, man.
Now as an artist, unlike umuntu ozoxoxela into, akukho ukurhyma, akukho nokuthi i-content yakhe ikuthathi kuse kwenye level, yabo, ikuthathi kuse komunye umhlaba, yabo, into kanjalo. So yeah, izinto ezikanjalo nje uthola ukuthi sibhekana nazo in terms of izinto ezifana ne-poetry. And I'm glad umukhuluma kanjalo because there is a poem engibhalela kwi-Limitless Enlightenment ethi crutches. Angazi noma ngaye ngakuzwisa yona kancane. Crutches and arcane astigmatism.
Ayizomela ngihlale nayo.
Inazi izinto ezingama-rhyme, but I didn't mean ukuthi zibe khona.
Yeah.
Yabona. And leya poem leyana ngangithi angizukuyifaka la. But nga-realize late ukuthi no, le poem lena man iyenza izinto eziningi ngesikhathi esisodwa. Uyabona, ikwazile ukuthi mina kahle kahle bengichaza isimo sami samehlo ngaleso sikhathi ukuthi what I had to endure, uyabo. But at the same time ngakwazi ukuthi ngiyarhyma, uyabo, nginika umsoco ukuthi ungakwazi ukuthi uyihluze at an academic level, futhi ngakwazi ukuthi igroom, ikhulise, imotivate. Uyabona lo nto leyo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usalapho mfethu, mhlawumbe sesiya kwenye ingxenye yokugcina mfethu. Ngiyabona these conversations are flowing. Sine personality cishe ifana, ngazi noma ngoyinanga lento le.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I want to ask you something mfethu, because this one is a challenge for me, you know. Before I could write my first book, there was one question I needed to answer to me. Would I be able to write a book without putting my name on it? Meaning ukuthi I needed to answer the question, am I writing to be famous or am I writing because I want my ideas and thoughts to be out there, you know? Obviously I wouldn't be happy if umsebenzi wami utshontshwa kwenziwe ezinye izinto. But kwi-context engibhala ngayo ukuthi this thing of clarifying to yourself before you even embark on a journey ukuthi why are you writing? And the reason why ngisho leyo nto, the biggest challenge that I'm faced with at the moment, at times siba kakhulu ku social media trying to promote ourselves. Uthola ukuthi as much as that thing is great, but khona into esidlayo ngoba manje we are trying to promote ourselves so that our work could be obviously noticed. We do want to make sales. We want our books to sell. There's no shy about that, you know. But the same thing that you are struggling with, when you have to tell people that you are an author, because you feel like umsebenzi wakho should be speaking, you know. And at times I feel like as authors we are drowning in this thing because we feel, or sometimes we wish we could have people somewhere pushing our books, and it's in Aguba, all we do is to write and now and then talk about it. But now having to be out there and talk, and okay, talking at times was fine, but you know, we are out there on social media. There's nothing wrong with that. It has to do with the personality, you know. For an example, I'll make an example. Unabantu abanjengo Dave Chappelle is a comedian. Dave Chappelle, mezo release something, he'll hardly talk about it. Unabantu abanjengo Jay-Z, they run a Facebook, a social media accounts where they'll be telling their fans, hey, I'm releasing an album now, you know. Most of them, they will release an album without telling anyone, and then by the time the album is out, everybody's talking about it, and then people are rushing to get it. You have Chris Umpanoga Hart.
You're rambling, yeah.
Kevin Hart, you know. Kevin Hart, he's on the other side of the fence. He will tell you everything about what he does, you know. So, Leon things how do you feel about that? You know, where Kubongazuti, your personality, a challenge when you have to stand on a podium and tell people, I'm an author, I do this and that, you know, and then at times you feel like you could have people doing that on your behalf.
Yabona njengoba bengithi you are rambling because bengikhona khona sengizoze ngikhohlwe.
Yes, no, bengikhuluma ngezinto eziningi but ngilothe ngiya around in circle, of which it's not a
I was teasing,
it's not a surprise ukuthi I ramble, like I keep quoting that, I keep mentioning the thing of rambling. Yes.
So with regards to this book, I don't know if I did mention this to you, but something in me said you can release this book without, like, as an electronic version, without having to print copies. At first I felt like donating with this book.
I remember you told me that.
Yes, writing. Then I said, okay, if anybody wants this book, they can get it for free the way they want. But I wouldn't be happy if someone steals my work, because I wanted this content to be there. But bese kuba nayo ke lento ukuthi phela ke we notice ukuthi ama odds maningi, and uma ungathatha umsebenzi kanjena ukhiphele ngaphandle kanjalo bakhona bangawutshontsha bewenze owabo.
That's correct.
Yabo. So mfowethu kulento lene personality yami nakulokho ngasho ngithi enye izinto engistrugglisha kakhulu kuzo, because mawubuka ama pages ami ku social media isikhathi esiningi, ikakhulukazi Twitter, ngangishare kakhulu information lapha ya ngayigcine sengiyinciphisa, yabo, sengike ngaposti, yabo. Into edala lokho ukuthi bekunezinto bengiyiposta lapha ya ngibona ukuthi no, they are not being noticed by anybody, and ngibona ukuthi it's powerful content engadeserve ukuthi ivele nje gaga. So ngathi no, fanele nginciphise la ukuze manje, because immediately uma ngibhala vele ku social media I'm gonna speak about something of that value that I'm telling you about ukuthi it must be reserved for another platform like incwadi.
That's correct, yeah.
Uyayibona lokho le. So ngabuka ukuthi i-mindset yami ilapho kahle kahle ekuthenini umsebenzi engiwukhipha ngisho bekuthiwa ngibhale ku social media, but I feel like it becomes too big for social media kanjalo.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Uyayibona lokho. So ngicine ngaze ngahosha inyawo khona ukuthi no ake ngingabi mandla kakhulu, and economy umbhalo okwenzayo strategically he never told me, but I can realize ngokubuka nje uRyan Holiday. uRyan Holiday akayikhiphi content ku social media uposta ama quote. Why enza leyo nto le posta kakhulu ama quote? Because uyabuka ukuthi umqondo wakhe if engathrowa izinto kakhulu ku social media for abantu engagcine ngenayo content yencwadi, egcine efita abantu for free. And kudala into yayenzeka kwakuba nezincwadi, they were communicating through letters. Yabo mabe communicate ngama letters engekho lento yo social media nani ukuthi information ivelite nje. Yabo why do we still have information yabo ne wisdom yabo ne knowledge yabo ngalesi sikhathi? That's because there was no social media la khona babevele khona bethi kanje. So into ayingaphakathi kubona, they write it in the form of a letter besendela omunye umuntu uyayibona izinto kanjalo, noma it becomes conversations nje kanje. Uyayibona loo nto leyo. So that is why sisenawo lo msebenzi, because it was respected but mindlessly respected, but mindlessly. They were not meaning to respect it in that level, but that's how it happened. In fact, do you think ukube kuthiwa u-social media wawukhona ngeyikhathi mhlambe zika Plato, do you think ukuthi ngabe sinayo i-Republic ka Plato? Ngaba sinayo. Do you think ukube kuthiwa i-Letters from a Stoic ka Seneca ngabe khona ukube kuthiwa kwakhona social media before? Ngaba sinayo. I-meditations ka Marcus Aurelius wayibhalela yena meditate we-throw nje la inowodwa. Yabo angithi leyo nto leyo thina siyenza kanjani manje? Sigagaza lapha na social media. Yabo and it ends up having no value ngalolo hlobo lo. Yabo so bengithi angene kuloko. Yabo
no uyiphendule kahle mfethu, uyiphendule kahle. And mhlawumbe mfethu sesivala, this is the last question now. Ngifuna ukuchecka mfethu, if you could change izinto looking at South Africa, if you could change izinto with regards to literature, what is it that you think you bungayenza?
With regards to literature, i-mentality bengathi aqale ababhali beshintshe i-mentality. Yabona, so manje aqala ababhali beshintshe i-mentality ukuthi into ye-literature is not controlled by readers kahle. It's controlled by us, the writers. How do we control it? Sithatha umhlaba, sibuka umhlaba ngaphandle ukuthi unjani, and then bese sifuna ukuba please instead of us dictating ukuthi this is what you should be getting, this is what you should be consuming. Yabo. So umubuka for example uzoya ema-library yabo ey'ndaweni kanjalo bazokutshela ukuthi no, we take according to i-demand, even nama-bookshop according to i-demand. Uyayibona leyo nto leyo. So igcina isiyenza ukuthi abantu noma bengena kwi-industry bengene ngento yokuthi we wanna be conforming yabo to the norms. Uyayibona leyo nto leyo. So if kungashintsha lokho i-mindset yababhali kuqala, because uma umbhali vele ngizoyibeka kanje, uma umbhali your resolve is twofold. So lento inokuthi ngesikhathi ubhala, number one, the very first person that you are helping is yourself. Yabona, because into also respond kuyona ngesikhathi ubhala, it's something of a temperament ukuthi wena what are you attracted to. Yabo, so if I'm attracted to a certain topic, yabo, I can't find peace until I tackle that topic. Yabona leyo nto leyo. So I'm helping myself as a writer. Yabo, so in that process of helping myself, the product will be helping who? The reader. Yabona leyo nto leyo. So if mina ngingumbhali sengizothi into ethandwa i-majority yama-readers manje iyiphi bese ngiyitheklisha, I'm not solving a problem. Uyayibona leyo nto leyo. I'm just conforming to the norms ukuthi kukanjena. Whereas I should be provoking their state of mind. Uyayibona into kanjalo. So uma ingashintsha kubabhali umbhalo wabo bewubuke ngaleyo ndlela ukuthi you are helping yourself before you are helping before you are helping your reader, their temperament. Ngawubona umhlaba ungashintsha kanjani because abantu abafundayo bazothola lento lena vele okufanele beyithola. Uyabona lo nto le cause uma sisibuka ukubhala vele widely but it's about the reader. Uyayibona lo nto leyo. So uma bethi it's about the reader iyashaya thina leyo nto leyo. Angifuni uqamba manga because uma ubheka i-reader ifunda ngoba sekukhona okubhaliwe ube kuthiwa bengekho okubhaliwe ibingeke izifunda. Uyayibona lo nto leyo. So why wena ungenzi lokho i-reader ekudingayo ukuze ifunde khona ngoba uma ngathiwa khona lokho ekudingayo ayizukuba nenye choice izoba ne-choice ukuthi ifunde lokho okukhona. Uyayibona lo nto leyo. So thina uma sizobanika lokho abakufunayo then lokho kumele then lokho abakudingayo then we are killing the industry. Yes.
Sure. No, Fethu, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We've had a great time. It's very big because the Shama artists are musicians where people look at they are selling their souls just to make money. They're, departing from what is in sync with who they are,
Exactly.
just to try and please the masses and stuff. And even right now, a lot of artists now, there's big things happening. They're living in hip hop, but you're in a piano. I'm not saying what it's wrong or what, but all those things. Abanye kuyabasebenzela, abanye they are trying to do it. Abanye bazokuzama uphinde kungenzeki and kuzoba buhlungu kakhulu futhi to betray your own self to try and But amapiano is a South African thing. But I was just commenting on that because I feel indlela ophendule ngayo it's very powerful. In Kumbuzu Nas, ayikhuluma ngalento ukuthi when he writes music, he writes about indawo akhulela kuyo Queensbridge in New York. So bala from that perspective, the amazing thing ukuthi writing in that perspective which always relates nomunye umuntu ohlala eAfrica kwelinye ikasi angakaze ambona angakaze aye khona by just speaking from i-angle yakhe, So mfethu, thank you so much for that. I strongly feel ukuthi sithole kakhulu mfethu, and thank you so much. I'm glad we're documenting this. And so besikhulume nangelinye ilanga mfethu, but I'm glad ukuthi sikutholile lokho. And le party yama writers and finding yourself all over the place. I remember there was this cry again where you were finding a lot of people thinking they needed to be comedians on social media so that they could attract traffic. Even the musicians were caught up on that, even the writers, So ukuthi manje umuntu is, akasazi ukuthi fanele njani. They want to sell books, but now there are these other things they feel they have to do. I have to be funny, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do crazy things on my page so that I could attract, ilendole. And it's just interesting, but that will be a topic for another day because it's a cry for the writers themselves. This lady, in fact, Harry Potter, she called herself Ulendolena Ikamalake, where he said some initials, simply because her book, she knew it was going to be big amongst the boys. But Ikamalake, while sebenzisa labo ekamalentobazane, boys were not going to feel comfortable they're reading a book during the times they so she used them initials, and that book became a bestseller. Last time I checked, that book, in fact, other than the Bible, that book was the #1 bestseller. Like that lady, last time I checked, she was a billionaire because of that book.
Uyazi usekulokho ngesikhathi ngibhala incwadi yami yokuqala nga-advisor ngangingazi igama lami ngizolifihla nga-advise umuntu wayengidesignela ikhava ukuthi awulenze libe lincane kunayo yonke into esepagini. Yabo.
Sure.
Because angifuni ukuthi umuntu ethi eqala ethi who is Mxolisi Nxumalo. Yabo, because I know ukuthi once but who is Mxolisi Nxumalo, they will doubt buying the book. Uyayibona lo nto le. Whereas ngibona ukuthi le ncwadi lena bayayidinga. Uyayibona lo nto. Kungena kule nto obuyisho ukuthi ukhona into owayisho ku social media engihlaba umxhwele ukuthi ngesikhathi uthi you are rambling uthi kunabantu, it's our psychological wiring uthi kunabantu ezivele sibalalele nje without questioning the substance of what they are saying. Khona singabalaleli again without questioning the substance of what they are saying. Just question the name. Uthi okay, if kuumuntu ophezulu kanje, I just listen. If kuumuntu ongakaveleli,
that's why I'm not criticizing these guys again, but that's why some people sell books by putting their faces on the cover. It's like, regardless of what the book talks about, you know, people will buy the book without thinking twice. You know?
Yes. Do you know why isithombe sale ncwadi sikhona? Ukuthi la ngase ngabuka ispace esisiningi kakhulu yayisingekho into yayisizongena la ngibuka kodwa ngizofaka la. And then ngathi ngeke usho ukuthi esenyosele sengifaka isithombe muzo notice ayikho incwadi enesithombe sami ngangafuni ukuthi sibe khona kodwa sagcina sesikhona sokuthi ngani desperate.
At times at the back of the cover it helps for people to put
it helps
a face to a name, you know. So
but sengisho ukuthi yabona lento esike saqala ngayo eyokuthi at times I feel uncomfortable ukuthi yes yabona nje kumina angifuni even namanje ngisathi noma ngibu singemumva kuyasiza kujwayelekile but ngasifaka singazi ukuthi no ngisifakisa ukuthi.
The last point I want to make before I bring this to a close ukuthi I was listening to SAFM and then they're talking about these writers. They are do you know that they are writers in fact who don't do anything related to the public? The only thing that they do is just to write a book, that's all. Like a year they will do 1 or 2 interactions with the media. They deliberately, you know, I'm just gonna focus on writing, you know. Like personality abizothi nje, hey, angifuni. So angifuni ukuvela ebantwini. So umusuyibuka lo nto ithi ayihambe ivele nayo lo nto ukuthi at times ubuka ngathi I wish people could relate with my work. Nothing more than that, you know.
Exactly, nothing more than that. If they can just resonate with my work, I'll be happy.
Yes.
Kangangokuthi kwesinye isikhathi ngize ngithole ku strange ukuthi uma kufanele manje ukubalansisa ukuthi now I have to market this thing.
That's where I was rambling. I was trying to talk about that. That rambling part was that thing I was talking about.
Mase kufanele ngimarket manje lento. Yabo. And I'm fortunate ukuthi ngino Mr Zondi ngicabanga ukuthi uyamazi. Mr Zondi wenza ngayo yonke indlela ukuthi uma kuza kule part yokuthi umsebenzi wami unotiswe uyena wenza isiqiniseko sokuthi kuyabalansiseka lapho because uyabona you know this guy kahle uyaleka kulento it's like engashaya nje incwadi yena and akafuni ukuthi kube uyena oyalapha ethi hey mina ngumbhali ngicela ningabi yabo
uNkulunkulu wangibusisa ngaleyo nto because I have uNompilo. She fits perfectly there. She pushes my books like crazy. And I think I need to excel more on that because I have a challenge. The thing engikhuluma ngayo it's big because njengoba ngikutshena kuno Dave Chappelle bama comedians, kube no Chris Rock ama comedians, but it's now and then they will post about the events. Kevin Hart umene movie no mene in a stand-up show. He will talk about that thing every other hour, telling you, I'm doing this, saying, he said, he's an American guy. I'm in this place, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know, there's my movie coming in October, you know. He is everywhere. And I know, you know, it's just against them. They feel like a biggest challenge. But first, so basically, no, it's very serious because, but in fact, thank you so much for this time. And sizokhuluma Ndanga. Any closing remarks?
Nansi ncwadi.
Yes.
Limitless Enlightenment.
How utholakala njani social media bethu?
I-page Mxolisi Phakeme Nxumalo. Ku Twitter. Sengize ngakhohlwa nokuthi ngubani.
Yeah. Kodwa hayi mfethu uphakeme Mxolisi uphakeme. No, definitely. Mxolisi uphakeme Nxumalo mfethu. Thank you so much once again. Bazokuthola abantu laphana and then bazo interact nawe directly.
Ngibonga kakhulu.
Phakathi
kwayo.
Hayi kuyintokozo mfethu.